This training video is brought to you by K-Alliance. K-Alliance is the 21st century's educational corporation, specializing in the most comprehensive enterprise training solutions, ranging from e-learning to instructor-led training. Press play for success. After watching this video, be sure to become a Facebook fan to receive the latest updates, promotions, and course releases. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to preview the latest desktop, soft skills, and IT training videos.
Finding out what requests have failed along an internet site or an application can be very important to troubleshooting, to proactively find out what requests failed and why they failed. Here's some of the elements that we have for failed request processing. First one to look at is the content. Where did it come from? So you can create a rule for particular content types. That if we have a failed request, we can have a rule for that failed request according to what kind of content that request was looking for. Secondly, status codes, and these can be as simple as error messages. So what we want to look at to do here is to log the results that include particular status codes. So we know not only there was a problem, but a little more information about what kind of problem and what kind of solution we might have to that particular problem. The third thing that we look at is the time. And the time, of course, tells us when the response happened, because there might be different elements in play here. It might be during a peak hour, it might be during a certain time in a certain place in the world that maybe more people are coming in. So the time matters, of course, so we can time our failed requests and set them up according to some kind of trend that we're looking for. Finally, the trace providers. And the trace providers are going to tell you what type of application failed, where along the pipeline this failure occurred, so you can know what element within your IIS you need to look at to try and fix, to try and remify those different requests that have been failed. So failed request processing, excellent in maintaining our IIS server, because we can find out not only that a request failed, but when it failed, why it failed, what it was doing when it failed, and finally, what was supposed to take care of the request that failed. So that's a look at request failure monitoring in IIS 7.5.